Oh, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Mocha Chocolate Mondays, it is. I'm Lesley Hudson, and this is just a cup of inspiration to jumpstart your week. I want to say happy Memorial Day to everyone. It's the beginning of summer. Yay! And to all of you who um, have lost family members in the military, my hearts go out to you. And I want to say a big thanks, a big thanks, a big thank you for each and every one of you who have served in the military. Well, this week's segment on Mocha Chocolate Mondays is about the book T.D. Jakes wrote that's out now called Instinct. I'm sure you probably have seen him on several interviews lately. I want to say that he truly touched my heart, and as I'm reading this, I'm like, wow, I definitely can relate. I have seen a lot of me in the book. I think that he's done a phenomenal job. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Jakes, for putting this together. You have awesome, awesome word each and every time I hear you. But there are several things in the book, several quotes that I love, and one of them is never settle for less than God's best for your life. Let me say that again. Never settle for less than God's best for your life. We have to know. I don't know about you, but I definitely know. We have to know that He wants the best for us. Therefore, we need to. Why should we settle in less? Because He's told us um, what He wants us to have. Not not just mediocre. He wants us to have the best. So be the best, do the best, live the best, see the best. All of that right now. He also talks about paying attention and how we get so busy in our lives. And I'm just going to read a few things from the book, and then I'm going to recite a poem that I wrote some years ago. We are assaulted by so much information each day that it's easy to lose touch with the voice inside us, the compelling sense of knowledge, the awareness we have in our gut. How many of you have had that feeling in your gut, that instinct, and you know you shouldn't go into that particular place, but you do it anyway? Something told you not to turn down that street, not to go into this place, not to well, I won't say that, but not to do certain things, but we do it anyway. So we have this powerful gift inside of us, but sometimes we ignore it. How many of you have stated that God told you to do this and you don't do it? And then months or weeks or years later, days later, something appears in your path that reminds you of that one thing that you know that you were supposed to do, and you still kick it to the curb or not pay attention to it, then it appears again. It's almost like dots. You remember connect the dots when we were going to school? And when you connect all the dots, it develops this beautiful picture. You cannot ignore the dots. You got all the dots are in place for you to connect and create the beautiful picture that God wants us to have, or what our purpose is in life and how it's going to impact others, right? Well, he stated on page 71, when something you encounter resonates with you, pay attention. It's there for a reason. Become a student of your deepest passions and most persistent curiosities. He also said if you can spend some time with yourself, you may be on the verge of the most powerful part of your life, discovering what's inside that your instincts wants to express outside. I was able to spend a lot of time by myself after I was diagnosed with breast cancer 8 years ago. I started to write, and I ended up writing poetry. And now I understand that writing that poetry was very therapeutic for my life. I put those things in my book called Dancing in the Rain, an inspirational journey from a breast cancer survivor's heart. And I actually wrote a poem years ago titled Pay Attention. I pay attention to the sunrise as it creeps through the trees. I find myself in awe of its magnificence. I stand in amazement of its beauty. I pay attention to the birds when they appear and when they sit and stare and begin to sing. I am amazed at how they flock together. The yard is completely black. I see no green. I know not to kill the ladybugs because I've told they bring you good luck. I just think of them as being unique, tiny, beautiful creatures from God that fly and live close to the windows they want not much. I pay attention to the people that I meet, whether it's in an elevator or walking down the street. There's something special about them. I smile and say hello and compliment the shoes on their feet. I pay attention to the words that I say because I don't want to have to take them back someday. Careful not to say the wrong thing, always open and honest about everything. I love to see the horizon when it's partially orange and blue. I am then reminded of his presence inside me and you. I pay attention to the waves as I walk along the sand. It's as if it speaks to you, to your heart. Each ripple sings a different song that you couldn't dare dream of or imagine. I pay attention to the times when I run to get something that I forgot. To my surprise, there's something else that I needed that I didn't even think of, and it appears just like that. I pay attention to how I'm treated, genuinely or with a fake smile. It's okay because I know whose I am. It's beautiful daughter child. I pay attention to everything. I've learned a few lessons along the way. I'm so fortunate to be me. I wouldn't have it any other way. I want to say thank you. I want to say happy Monday. It's a Mocha Chocolate Monday. I'm Lesley Hudson, just giving you a cup of inspiration to jumpstart your week. So, as always, I want you to go out there, love on you, love somebody, and always, always celebrate life. I love you. Have a good one.